Welcome back to Midday. We begin our show today with Mark Bertoli from Abbott Wealth Management. Thanks for being here, Mark.
Yeah, thank you.
We haven't seen you in a few weeks, so it's nice to have you back. And of course, as always on the show, we're talking about charitable giving. We were discussing this a few months back with you, or a few weeks actually, about moving into this time of the year and really getting people to think about charitable giving and sort of how that works with their finances as well. Because, you know, some people I think are a little hesitant sometimes to give. They want to give, but you know they may not be able to.
Right.
So there's ways to do that, and there's foundations and
absolutely, absolutely. Well, you know, I love this picture because it shows what can grow from what you do. You know, a lot of times people don't take the time to realize the effect that they have by charitable giving. So one of the things I was looking at as I was preparing for this, 82% of Canadians give to charities.
82%?
82%, which is fantastic.
Wow.
In the U.S., the number is 55%.
We are giving people in Canada.
Yeah, we say thank you and please, and we give to charities.
Wow,
so
that's wonderful.
Great nation.
That's a great percentage.
So I want to talk about a number of different things and a little bit about tax and charitable giving.
Okay.
To help people with their planning. Tax season's coming up after Christmas here, and so one of the things I want to talk about was charitable foundations.
Right.
Was creating your own charitable foundation where you can actually contribute to that foundation over a lifetime, get the tax benefit from the contributions now, and then have that charitable foundation pay out over a lifetime to the different charities that you choose. It could continue long after you've passed away as well.
Wow.
So, you know, let's say you built up $1 million in your charitable foundation. You could pay out 4% a year or $40,000 a year. And really, because of the investments within there, that could last indefinitely. So one thing to do to consider, and then choose your charitable foundation or charities outside registered charities to contribute to. So the other thing is estate planning and what you need to do there. So I'm going to give you an example of an estate where the person had $2 million worth of RSPs and $1 million in non-registered investments. They said, I want to give $1 million to Rotary Foundation.
Sure.
Okay. They make that contribution, and then their RSP is taxed at a rate of just under 50%. So I'll say 50%. So in that situation, your non-registered money would go to the charity, and you would get a charitable receipt for that. However, if you did it the other way around and you donated your registered money, your RSP or your RIF, you would pay no tax. So
that is not something you think about.
$2 million would go to your charitable foundation and $1 million would go to your estate.
Interesting.
So basically, by correct planning in your estate, you would actually give $1 million to the charity that does good around the world rather than giving it to the government in tax.
Okay.
So
is that something that people don't think about, Mark?
Well, it's something we really need to think about. The other thing that is very popular is donating a life insurance policy to a charity. So again, same $2 million worth of RSPs, you want that to go to your family. Well, there's $1 million of tax to pay on it upon death. Well, if you had $1 million life insurance policy and you named the charity as the beneficiary, you would basically get the credit for the full $1 million against your tax of your RSPs, and your family would receive the full $2 million for generations to come. So some really good planning. Sit down with your planner, ask those questions about what can we do to help the charities that we want to help and make sure that our families are taken care of as well.
And we talk about this right now because, of course, we're moving into the holiday season, and it seems, you know, fitting that we're talking about giving back and helping charities in need. But this is something that you can be doing all year round, thinking about all year round.
Oh, absolutely.
And contacting you about all year round.
Good planning for sure. But, you know, you can't say enough. I mean, that's the tax implications. The ripple effect of when you give and when you help other people, you can never know how that spreads throughout life and the lives of others. So pretty neat stuff.
Thanks very much, Mark.
Thank you.
Of course, great topic. I love that. And good advice as always. If you'd like to contact Mark or any of the Abbott team, there's the information at the bottom of the screen. We're back in a couple of minutes. Stay with us.